threat of Hurricane Francine is leading farmers across Arkansas to pick up their pace when it comes to harvesting crops, especially their all-important rice crops. Channel 7's Andrew Mobley traveled to Lonoke County today to learn more. Andrew.
Particularly vulnerable to the oncoming storm are the state's rice crops, which are ripe for the harvest right now.
When that rice goes down flat and you start saying we're going to lose 10 bushels an acre, we're going to lose more in quality and the value of it, we're going to double those production costs, so you start talking easily jumping to $50 to $100 an acre losses.
At its mature state, rice is weakened and unable to withstand strong wind and rain, which would collapse crops. Aside from the potential yield loss, the surviving grain that has been blown down would take twice as long to harvest and potentially suffer a loss of quality. Since yesterday, farmers in the Delta have hurriedly begun harvesting to avoid potentially steep losses, but they may not be able to gather all their crops before the storm comes. Lonoke farmer Scott Mitchell was hard at work gathering his rice crop today and could only speak with us over the phone from inside his combine harvester.
The rice farmers don't like hurricanes. We're trying to get this rice out before the storm. It looks like we're going to have about 2 days, and we won't get through, but we'll get what's ready.
Farmers are praying the storm swings further east, away from Arkansas.
The further it goes east, the less of the Delta is going to get impacted by as high winds, as heavier rain. But right now, still that potential is still the majority of the rice growing area for us to get 3 to 4 inches of rain and 40, 50 mile an hour winds.
It's all bad news in an industry that has already been facing hard times, with farmers across the country struggling to break even as they often put more money into their crops than they receive.
We were already in a position where some of these crops were going to struggle to break even, if that were even possible, before the storm came through. We just start further reducing the price we're going to receive for rice, for soybean, for cotton. Again, due to quality losses alone, everything in an already very questionable year in terms of how many may we potentially not have able to farm next year due to the outcomes of this season. So this is absolutely not what we needed at this point in time.
We're going to work hard, say our prayers, and it's worked out for a long time, so maybe it'll keep working out. You're not in control of the weather. God is, and we pray that the Lord will spare a hurricane, you know.
As of today, about 40% of Arkansas's rice crop has yet to be harvested. On your side, I'm Andrew Mobley.
Okay, Andrew, thank you. And for more on this story, just check out our website, KATV.